The past 3 matches always go back and forth. And we go in game. And to quickly comment on what happened in the past 5 minutes, I don't have to respect everyone's opinion, especially when the opinion is that some people shouldn't have the right to live or shouldn't live the way they want to. If your opinion is oppressing other people, then that's where it stops. So, the amount of homophobia, transphobia in this chat the past couple of minutes is quite disgusting. And then you deserve a ban for that, or a timeout. That's that. You can have that opinion, but then you're not really welcome here. So, we got a DK opening. We got a Farseer opening. As we are on Hammerfall. Lynn was playing quite a bit of Farseer Headhunter yesterday. And it didn't really look too hot, but the Torrent edition is getting some traction. And I wonder if this works against 120 or if 120 has different approaches to counter that. So far, there's nothing too crazy happening. Just a little bit of a rest. We got a lot of ghouls, obviously. And it's all about the tiny bits of experience. Every skeleton counts. Every wolf counts. Every creep that you can't attack counts. And so far, I'd say this was quite successful for Lynn.
Are under attack. A town is under siege.
What the fuck? One sec. You guys can't behave. And then we gotta find a solution. It's not lag. No, I'm not banning political talk once and for all. Shut up! If people have dumb opinions, I'm calling out dumb opinions.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright. We are going back into the game. Sorry for the tiny interruption. But we didn't miss much this far. We're contesting the Hydra camps as always. And we're going tier 3 with 1 Rex Beastery. Interesting. It's kind of going back to...
forces are under attack.
Back to the norm, eh? Back to like 2 years ago. No double barracks with headhunters. No double beastery for Wyvern. Now we get it. Huh. But it's not instant double bestiary either. So this is definitely not the torrent strategy. It's looking more like a wyvern play, but a delayed. It's definitely delayed because we had that Rex. Huh. Intriguing that Lin is playing a different strat. It is still wyvern. Against 1-0 than he is against Happy. Can you get it? Yo, easy. Loses a Headhunter 4, but sweet deny. God damn, Lin playing on fire today. Thank you, Ad Noctum, for the $6. Thank you for being you, brother. My pleasure. So there we go. 1-0. Not the craziest opening this far, huh? Didn't get much done. DK 2.1.
A player's force is under attack.
Did he try to trick 1-0 into Dark Ranger? To then go into Wyvern? That would have been a 5-head play. But that didn't work. We're still going Lich. That will be powerful. We're going Gargs as well. 1-0 figured this
A
out
player's forces are under attack.
relatively quickly. That it's just a ruse. We stop building Headhunters, right? Yeah, we do. E3 quite a bit later now. Who builds better for the big fight at the end? And how good is 1-0's guard control? It's not that easy. It's very easy to lose a lot of Gargs quickly. And we power creep. Big mana, pendant of energy. Nice, nice, nice. An Ankh and Invo Potion as well. If we get a TC, that cow is gonna be very, very, very happy. Poison of Wyvern stack? Yes! Is it crazy to say that Warcraft 3 is in a better spot than it has been for years? The meta seems so fresh. I think the last patch was already very, 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 very good. I don't know if this patch is better or the last patch is better. But if you compare this to like 2 years ago, 1000% you're right.
A player's forces are under attack.
So we got that attack. Got the 2 burrows up. Nice setup here. Chop down. We don't have an orb. We don't have a tiny. That's annoying. So what's Lin doing with the time? There's barely any anti-air outside of Coil Nova. Usually you can play around the Wyvern really well with those spells. Just kite, you're faster. There's no endurance aura on that level available for Lin. But once there's raiders in the mix, that equation changes. Do we have a base race? all of a sudden? No, Lin just wants to make sure that there's no more statues coming. Ooh, are we really willing to take this fight? We do. Only one Garg. No defense upgrade, by the way. If you want to learn more about the interaction of Bat Riders with any units that they explode on, Funny Warcraft just released a video about it. And now we don't have any bats. Sick Nova. Ay, ay, ay. It's again so much about splitting these wyvern. Pump fake. Coil on the DK. Forces the Farseer in to that Invo potion. And then the nukes, of course, end up on the wyvern. They are expensive. They give a lot of XP. And 120 is just grinding Lin's front yard. These Novas are so sick. Plus, that alchemist might get it out. Oh, wolf chasing. I don't think it's enough. Solid saves, or is it? Don't tell me. That wolfie. Oh, resummoned last second. So 120 was farming a lot, was killing a lot, but he also lost a lot. Question is, how does he make up for these losses? Right? Wait. That wolf block. Oh my god. There's so much damage done. He gets the kill. What? That was incredibly unnecessary. Wasn't it? Oh, he got so greedy. Oi, 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 oi. And now it's the Lin show. Oh, okay. We have to rebuild a lot. TC is out. Needs... builds a new barracks. With Kodos. Ooh, we're shifting strategies. Away from mass air. As he expects 120 to double down on the Gargs. DK is already back, my man. I don't think it's that costly. Have you ever revived a level 3 hero at the tavern? It's a lot. But I think it is necessary. TC with items, levels look good. Inventory for Lin naked. But it's still... Wait, what did we invest into? Bat Riders, Headhunters, second Drags. When will 120 see this? Because Headhunters kinda counter Gargs, of course. Solid splits, but still getting so much damage done. The upgrade isn't done yet. It's still the normal Headhunters. Oh wow, I didn't expect this in a 14-minute game. Kodo is getting wrecked as well. The transition didn't work just yet. Oh, he had the upgrade hidden behind another Headhunter. Yep, that requires a lot of bats. At least he gets some items now. Able to close the gap a little bit when it comes to movement speed. Chain Lightning on the Gargs deals with it. Ghouls are rotated in. And then 120 without a Dark Ranger in the late game, if Lin survives. How do you deal with that? He can't really mass air since he lost the beast streak. Yeah, but he built 2 racks. Like, he could have easily rebuilt the Beastery instead if he wanted to double down on it. Like, that's not a valid reason, really. But yeah, Lin in the ropes. 1-2-0. Caught him with his pants down. And now it's all about the heroes. Do we have more nuke? Oh, we certainly do. There's a lot of Coil Nova coming your way. He needs a hero kill. Gets it. Alchemist gone. No more acid bomb. But is that enough when you have a level 4 hero combo of DK Lich against you? 1-2-0 doesn't want to be as greedy as he was last time, I reckon.
Under siege.
Game on a knife's edge. Lin's closing that supply gap. The Berserkers are online. They are a better counter now. Of course, they can't get nuked that easily. But Shadowhunter also lacks mana. That was the last heal wave. Can he deal with the destroyers? TC, Lich, both hurt. He's lining up a Chain Lightning, isn't he? Lich catches the coil. There was no Hex ready to prevent that. But the DK is in a bit of trouble, isn't he? Berserker's laying in the damage, but they're also quite fragile. I wonder if he has enough healing or not. Destroyer falls. 5 food gone. What a sick fight by Lin. Looks a million times better than the fight 3 minutes ago here. As the transition is more and more complete. I really like that play by Lin. It was dangerous, but he knew what he was doing, I guess. We're gonna get a lot of ghouls in now. But as I said, no Dark Ranger. It's a different equation than there's usually. And we will have Chain Lightning 3 very, very soon alongside Stomp level 2. And that should end the ghouls. If there's mana, of course. And mana management is an incredibly important skill. I love these games between the two, man. I love it. For the past 4 years, the games have always been like this. Always. So fascinating. We are approaching level 5 territory.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nova against the Headhunter backline plus makes it easier to kill the Kodos. Kodos kinda prevent an abomination transition. Who plays it better though from here on out? 1-0 seems ready for some hero focus. He killed so many buildings this game. Incredible. Still a Wyvern in for a bit of extra damage. Can't hurt to spread a bit of poison. Bats also could have a place, since it's only 2 armor upgrades, not 3. But shop control looks good. Level 5 Shadowhunter. Clarity running. Mana potion available. Lin feeling confident now. Moves the SH out of the fight. The Storm was nice. Destroyer. Oh, that clutch heal wave. Destroyer diving deep into Headhunter territory, but the ghouls are still connecting. Little bit careful with the Chain Lightning. Here we go. Doesn't save the mana for level 3. Maybe a bit too risky. And until then, ghouls still have a place. Now the ground should belong to the heroes only. Lich in trouble. Another coil. There might have been a hex. There was a hex, actually. But again, saving mana for the heal wave. Peons moving back. They got a little bit of gold, but that should be in vain. We got level 5 now. Statues taken out. Lin down in supply. TC with a stop, maybe. He was about to jump in the air. Info potion on the Lich. Sick nukes by 120. The perfect moment to nuke him. But we got a peon surround trying to fight out. There's no way. Lich arguably more important than the TC ever was. So close to 5 as well. It's a race to the tavern. What a banger. What an opening to a very promising best of 7 series between them. Who's in a better position now? Supply-wise, it is definitely 120, but what's the Destroyer worth when they don't have mana? They're also incredibly hurt. Lich can't be resurrected from the tavern at the moment. We just don't simply have the resources. He's lining up a 4 peon surround. Lin with the plays today. Aiming with the speed scroll and the hex for another kill. Where's he going? Lich is back. Oh, this is dangerous now. Dangerous. He gets... Oh, sick Destroyer control. Alchemist in trouble again, but he's aiming for that Lich. The coil is ready. No chance to prevent that here. Re-aiming for that Shadow Hunter. There is healing available. And now the Destros fall quickly. Very quickly. We are blessed by the Warcraft gods today. Nobody has an expansion, and the mines in the main are empty. Maybe that is why Lin was opting for a Tavern Revive. He has to fight without the TC, but he seems confident. He seems very confident. More Devour. 15 food ahead. Oh, does 120 have a statue? No, he doesn't. That's a problem. 10-second till TC. Lin can long distance mine. Obviously 120 can't. What a hell of a match. Oh, he gets a statue. You gotta protect this statue like it's your firstborn. 120 can come back as long as he has Nova. Nova coil, Nova coil, Nova coil. But 120 already had issues. Now there's an Ant-Snare in the mix. The TC is back. It was a glorious storm. The Alchemist doesn't really look too good. The Kodos are hungry, but there's nothing to eat. Lich with the last second info potion. Hero focus it is, of course. Chemical Rage. Too much for the Farseer. But the Lich and the Alchemist will both fall. That's number 2. Make it 3, Lin. Shadow Hunter level 6 with yet another kill. He might be falling, but not for the heal wave. Unbelievable. It's a DK on his own without mana. I told you, protect the statue. He did not protect the statue. Lin takes map number 1 in an incredible fashion. Jesus. Highly entertaining game between the two. They counter each other. Lin tried the mind games. Opening up Headhunters. Transitioning into Wyvern. Transitioning back into Headhunters. Maybe 120 wasn't able to follow that up. And didn't get the memo quickly enough. And continued to build a couple of Gargs. Lin also telegraphed 2 Kodos. Telling, no, 120, if you just think about A-bombs, I'm gonna have a feast on you. And then the freaking madman surrounds the hero with 5 peons. Jesus! That was so sick. Oh man. Is the damage counter including summons? Yes! Does that hold for all heroes? Yes! Bro, Lin today ate a sapper with the Kodo and surrounded an enemy hero in a clutch situation with 5 peons. Let that sink in. That surround is going on Instagram. Clip it! Clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Can we replay the peon surround? Did someone clip it? Of course, the DK loss hurt a little bit on 1-0 side. Get off your lazy asses! Give me that clip! It's literally 2 clicks for you guys. These guys, these players are insane. These plays are insane. We are, like, in-game wise, purely in-game, we are living in a golden age of Warcraft. For a month now. Okay, nobody clipped it, so we can't rewatch it. We don't know how to clip. 5-month subscriber doesn't know how to clip. Well, well. Our next map is Turtle Rock. I also have no clue how to. It's a button in the Twitch player, you know? It's so easy and it helps so much. Every clip helps us so much. Insane. Seems like the majority of the Back to Warcraft audience right now has no idea how to clip in 2024. These guys are probably still posting on Facebook. Well, to be fair, I'm posting on Facebook. But that's kind of my job, right? So I have an excuse. We are, again, going into a... Oh, no! Blade Master Headhunters, let's go! We're bringing the Torrent back, baby! Twitch is your life, Neo. For us, it's entertainment. Bro, my mother knows how to clip. There you go. We have the peon surround. Alright, let's go into the peon surround real quick. Because in the game, there's not much happening anyway. Lich is right there. Oh boy. Oh, that block. Oh, look at him go. Smooth. So smooth. My god, there's so many things happening. And he gets the freaking peons around. Even heal wave on the peons. Freaking god of Warcraft. Thank you, JJ Xudo. You're a freaking gem.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, Blade Master mirror image opening. I am intrigued. Yes, that is a thing. And it's a very good thing if you can survive the early game. Where it's arguably
Player's forces
a bit weaker than any other build. Love that little scout headhunter, dude. Would have been helpful in the creep, of course. Would have sped it up. But with that, he confirms that 120 is coming from that left-hand side avenue, and he can retreat in time without losing that headhunter. He might lose this headhunter now. I flamed Fidelius for about a year when he played this before it came more used. So, Scars was, I think, the first to do it. And it looked kind of bad at times, to be honest, but there was always potential. There was always so much potential in the strat. I'm not sure if this was initially done by the FFA people or Scars, but there was always something. In general, by the way, I think the FFA community is pushing a lot, like is pushing the game a lot. That's trickling down to one-on-one, just like a year later or so. Like creep manipulation is a big thing. You can say about the FFA community all you want, but they're pretty good at exploiting. Yep. Also, the way they handle items, etc.
A player's forces are under attack.
Obviously, they are very late game focused. So, in one-on-one, you will have massive problems getting the FFA strats to work. But there is potential. True, this is the lower bracket semifinal. Thank you. Nice little red spot creep. We get cannibalized a bit late, I think. Ah, it's a fast upgrade. No, thank you, Shaf. Shaf was talking about this one here. Yes, feast on the corpses. Yummy, 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 yummy. On the flip side, that Blade Master, +6 already. Love the ring, as the ring applies to the illusions as well. And the Shadow Hunter is a very smart one soon. 1-0. Knowing this is Blade Master Headhunters. Goes into Dark Ranger. Oh. Yep. Can't run into an undead army at this timing. Nope. This also gives the position of Lin's main army away. Boink. But the Blade Man. He's level 4 soon. Oh, that's the Gloves of Haste. Picks it up. Okay, that was well done. Gives 1-0 the shop in the middle, which he would have loved to use for the Shadow Hunter. No Windwalk. Yep, that's normal in this matchup. Just mirror image and crit. And usually, I mean, a lot of people would counter that, or counter a Blade Master with Banshees. If you have Mirror Image, it's not possible, because it dispels the curse. It's quite some crit. Lyn is picking up momentum. Shadowhunter levels are abysmal though. Wyvern. One Beastery Wyvern. Does he feel he needs the damage to creep? I don't think Lyn is in a great spot before the Blade Master's level 4. And of course he has no heal wave. No Tauren. I keep mentioning this year. Build diversity is the thing you have to work on in 2024 Warcraft if you want to play with the big boys. And Lyn is finding a very fluent way of mixing in all the orc strategies at his disposal. Definitely noticeable last game. So we got a Kodo here, and this creep is a big one. Gets it! Level 4 and level 2. This is such a gigantic level up! But guess what? There's Coil Nova out of nowhere with the silence on top, and he just leaves the game.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. He was 10 foot down, no SH. With a ghoul destroyer timing around the corner. You know what? It's a bit anticlimactic. And I didn't necessarily expect the game to end there. But I don't blame him. That Shadowhunter is your backbone. That healing is what keeps you in the fight. And he was in a good spot. And then he was creepjacked. And then he was dead. Hoo-hoo! Mirror Image was about to be useless. I don't think so. Because you can spam it that well. Push was gonna end the game. Ahmad aus Tirol. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, I can't really blame Lyn. That was just the gnarliest timing possible. Being caught there. If the Shadowhunter survives somehow, you can maybe recover with potions, but at this timing of the game you are like strapped for cash anyway. Sunny boy, thank you for the clip. I think Lyn was dead. Yes, I think so. Okay. This was not the back and forth that we had on game 1. But hey. Yeah, I guess Lin... Ah, man, he needs that level up. Like, if the push hits and you're 3-1-1, you can't hold it either. So, he's between a rock and a hard place. Like, where do you go? The orange spot next to his base was gone already. The red spot is too far away. I really don't think he has another shot. But I don't know. Good for us, more games. All right. Bit of a bummer, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes. You miss position once, and then it's ogre. And as I said, this Blade Master Headhunter strategy is very fragile for a long time, and then it scales infinitely into the late game. Strats always have ups and downs. There's certain ups, definitely some downs. But we keep our spirits up. And let's see who's going down here on Last Refuge with the score being 1-1. What's the builds now? Last Refuge. We've seen even some expansions on Last Refuge. Again, we open with the Rex. Which Lin never does against Happy, right? It's either tier 2 double Rex Headhunters or no Rex Wyvern. But okay. Blade Master again. Lin, show us the way. Show us this can work. Lin in the chat. There we go. 1-0 in the chat. Alright. Lin, the last remaining Horde player. The winner of this game faces Sock tomorrow in the lower bracket final. Winner of that versus Happy. It's quite a gauntlet now. No shop. Windwalk. That's old school.
Are under attack.
And 1-0 expected. Having a dust already. Yeah, he reads this build very well. Oh, DK. Wow! Sick anticipation by Lin. And this was just the perfect pause for the attacks. A coil wasted, XP going to the Blade. Some reveal via Crystal Ball in his corner as well. Good. And we ain't done yet. Earlier today, Lin played pretty much this Blade Master style. First Moon, stole 3 out of 3 creeps, wins the game from there, easy. Now we get the shop once the mana is getting low. Can he do it again? 105? Nope, didn't get the item either. Can easily use the crystal ball if he wants to. Nah, pump fake, pump fake, pump fake. Lin still gets it, dude. You can shiver all you want. You can pump fake all you want. Lin's always gonna get ya. Bro, that was absurd. How do you even... I'd say this was lucky. But seeing what he did to Moon earlier, this is not lucky. Also, seeing what he did at that bottom right-hand side spot. Oh. Zero still up an entire level. That's fine. That's the nature of this Blade Master build. Real Tor Ninja! Thank you very much for the 43 month sub. Good to have you here.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, Dark Ranger or not? This is building wise similar to what Lin played on TR. We had a skeleton scouting here for what build this is. Would be sick if he cancels the Beastry now, goes mass Headhunter with the second Drax. But then he would lose a lot of building time.
A player's forces are under attack.
I'm curious if he retrains later. Do you have the resource for that? I mean, it's basically selling one consumable, right? Consumable's also good though. Okay, Headhunter, Wyvern, Kodo into Raider. Oh, he's sniping the... Oh, he's trying to snipe the consumable. But that was an easy snack. He just wanted the big mana potion. Absolutely worth it. XP still on 120 side. Tier 3. Come on.
Player's forces are under attack. Player's forces are under attack.
Still going Gargs. Is it just one Garg? It must be only one Garg. One or two? Huh. So Lin is expecting this 9-minute push. And he's getting ready for it. Whee! Vampora! Noise! Pogrun's Raider's Blade. Nothing too crazy, I'd say, but a good help. And Dark Ranger
Town is
third
under
now.
siege.
Sees the Garg. Lin's army is still not that great, but he has the tower up in a sec.
Players' forces are under attack.
PC Storm trying to buy time. This tower has to be up. Cement has to be up, and it is now. Sacrifices the TC for it. The pop out just a little bit too late. Shadow Hunter in trouble once again. We got a lot of Coil Nova coming. Blade Master not necessarily part of the fight for now, but 120 is running into triple burrow tower fortifications. He's running out of range though. Shop is down, but he got an orb. TC is back in a... Oh, you restarted it very late. But this position is not where you really want to fight, do you? Oh, nuke again. The shop isn't up. Do we have reveal? Maybe! Clutch shield wave. TC back. Orb can be passed soon. We have Stomp as well. Very important to pass the Clarity. Very important to pass that Warp of Lightning. For the extra damage on the blade. That tower is a godsend. Alta can fall. No big deal. All free damage. Blade Master got an Invo Potion as well for that 7-second beast mode. And Lin is not really losing anything meaningful. What do you do with this contain? No space in the back for another shop. Limited mana for this SH. The Clarity is almost done. And now we're losing significant buildings, slowly but steady. Okay, that shop could help. Haven't had an engagement for a long time. Here we go. 106 crit, one of the wind. Can't reach it. The coil is ready with a dispel. Counter nuke, TC. Don't want to have that cow benched again. Same for the blade. That's the 7-second save that we were talking about. Going for the Destro. Purge exactly. First or second hit always. Silence. Not nuking the TC, but nuking the blade. A little late with the camera, and Lin doesn't see a way out. The Blade Masters, they don't bring the Ws anymore. First Turtle Rock. Now Last Refuge. This didn't look too impressive, I gotta say. That shop kill was massive. And good reaction by 120. Fascinating how this ghoul push works. Against these towers, man. I didn't see that being this successful. Back-to-back wins, though. Back-to-back wins. Is it time to bench the blade? It's so tempting on some maps. Like NI, like LR, like TR. We can easily build a plus 30 damage Blade Master. And in the best of 7 series, you can experiment. That shop kill was crucial. That shop kill was really good. So, are we switching back to the fast? Yeah. Spike barricades. It's so like everything is so expensive. If you don't go fortified burrows, they melt in seconds. You want some units as well. You want an orb. You want clarities. He had to rebuild the TC. You need so much at that timing. I think it... I mean, cement worked, or cement was up as the push hit, so that was pretty much perfect. Then the push was there, and he would have had to queue spike barricades. I don't think you have enough time. I don't know. It's rough. Neo's eyes are red as hell. I'm sure he has allergies. No, I don't. For now. 25.75. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it's about the lumber for sure. And it's the time. Like, if the shop is dead already, is it really worth still? No, I'm not a weed head either, guys. That stopped years ago. I never really was, but that stopped years ago. 20 seconds till game. Gonna queue you an ad so we don't have it in game. Nah, kinda lost the appeal to me. I don't know why that is. Maybe dehydrated or something. Maybe too much screen time is probably a reason. So 1 to 0, 2. Lin 1. We move on to the next losers map of Lin. What a weird topic. No, not really. We've had weird topics today. Ina, I saw you're grinding MMR like crazy. Love to see it. Twisted. The greatest map of them all. We've seen quite some bangers here on this map. So, Lin, are you stubborn and want to show the world that the blade can work? It does. Neo was my favorite caster until I learned he plays UD. Who's your favorite caster now? And I only play like 10 games a season. Don't you think that's a bit racist? Warcraft 3 racist? Happy is your favorite caster. Okay. Since you were the one suggesting that I'm taking some drugs, maybe you should get yourself checked, bro. How is a... Okay. All the best to you, buddy. Farewell, Godspeed, all that. So, Windwalk, it's the Windwalk build again. And this time, it might work better. And maybe the build last game didn't really work because 1-0 did not do what Lin expected him to do. And that's an expansion. He played this Blade Master Windwalk build against Happy and he fell right into his trap. Because the Blade Master Windwalk is incredible versus undead expansions. And as I said before the last Refuge game, there is a chance of undeads expanding. Same here. So now we know. Now we might see the real potential. But is 1-0 going for that expo? He has 6 acolytes, but the 6th one is not near the mine. So it's attack. And with that, Lin's strategy is once again not that great.
Players' forces are under attack.
Played in for the steal. Got it. How did he get it? Wait, did he get it? No. Didn't his huh? Wasn't his XP bar moving?
Players' forces are under attack.
Am I hallucinating? But apparently 1-0 got it, both, and I'm an idiot. He got the item, right? Yeah. I'm confused. Blade got it? Oh, was it that 344 one? And 1-0 got the other. Okay. Whee! In level 2. Yep, the Blade got it and 1-0 got the other 2. Thanks, chat. You are very helpful. Keeping me sane. I did not imagine this. Good. I was just a little confused that it apparently took 10 seconds to creep this cap. Too early for Neo. I unfortunately had no time for breakfast and now it's 4:20 and I'm hungry. Very hungry. But we still got games! So, gotta postpone that.
A player's forces are
we go to Wyvern. Or was it Raiders?
Players' forces are under attack.
Good creeping by 1-0. He's not as far ahead as he was in the last game. Yes, Blade Master Shadowhunter Wyvern. Hellenistic! Thank you for the tier 1 sub! 32 month! Let's go, dude. Thank you. Easy tanky. Blade Master isn't there to be tanky though necessarily, even though he stacks up quite some armor. Alrighty, we hex, we wyvern dance, but there's a lot of coils. And the Nova is here. Will the reinforcements arrive quick? We don't have Envenomed Spears, Speed Scroll, hex, but another coil. He is draining a lot of mana from the DK, but will this lead to something? Well, it leads to a hurt Lich, leads to an empty mana DK. At pretty much no cost, except, you know, of course, Hex. Sack Pit, I like it. Shade always good. That was a bit odd. Not enough damage output there. Prevents Lich creeping, that's for sure. Bats coming in, 1-0. Ooh, did he prevent an Alchemist? Yeah, with Lin's position here, don't really want to expose an Alchemist to this army. Too fragile on level 1. Triple rings. Not the craziest damage, but there's a lot of camps left to be taken. And the cow will be very grateful. Devotion Aura. Ooh, that's so good. With that, you don't need the third defend upgrade to make bats inefficient. Ooh, this drop is crazy good for 1-0 here. Get an Orb of Lightning so Blade can attack air now. At the moment, we don't have a single defense upgrade, so bats are still good. Now in this situation, I'd love to see spikes. For sure. He has the resources. Buildings are under attack. Spikes would be great. So that bat connection was wonderful. We're aiming for the heroes. No TP. No item at all. Nuke, counter nuke. Invo potions ready. No more mana to reposition. But the advantage of having flying units is they are not blocked by buildings. And that's the kill. And that might be the second one. Lin makes the blade work. Double kill. Dark Ranger destroyers, not too shabby against the Wyvern. But now the focus shifts again. The DR, the only undead hero left on the field. And 1-0 calls it. Damn! These past 3 games have been incredibly explosive. And oftentimes decided around the 10-minute mark once again. Can't really blame 1-0 there. It was really freaking good, that fight. But was it really necessary to push into that base like that? Not interested in playing the long game, I reckon. Two. Iskandar 120, thank you for the prime. Good sport today. On consecutive streaming day 147. Each and every single day for the past almost 5 months we've been here. I don't get why 1-0 didn't pick Alchemist here. Yeah, he saw the Wyvern very, very, very early. Maybe he thought the Wyvern are just a ruse? You're right, though. That Dark Ranger was odd. Very short game for Twisted Meadows standards. Maybe 1-0 is thinking, well, okay, that was another Lin map. I don't want to bother. Let's go my map. So we're down to a best of 3, basically. Down to a best of 3. Whoever wins 2 more maps is in the lower bracket final versus Suck, where both hold good chances, I guess. Maybe a little bit more. Waiting for the next game to start. It's going to be Northern Isles. So we could expect another Blade Master, but just playing Blade Master 3 times in a row could lead 1-0 into thinking that it's yet another Blade, and Lin played this versus Happy too. And just because of that, it could be a Farseer. Both work great. Are Banshees with Curse underrated versus Blade Master? Depends if it's mirror image or not. If it's not mirror image, then absolutely. If it is mirror image, then Curse doesn't really matter, because with the single mirror image usage, you dispel that curse. One minute till game time. Martinez, could I ask a question about mechanics? Heroes get 30% less damage from other hero abilities, but does it work the same with damage over time abilities or Searing Arrow extra damage? Searing Arrow extra damage, yes. Damage over time. I actually don't know. Who claims match points? Is the big question here on Northern Isles. Lin starting off with a win, 1-0 striking back, and now I had to sneeze. Now Lin tied it up. It is a 1-0's losers map. Let's see what we're going to get. So far we open with the Rex again. No fast Wyvern. If he's skipping the shop, this could very well be the Blade Master play again. 4 times in a row. Sorry, nose blowing time. It is the Blade Master again. Hmm. 1-0 in the early game can't really deviate much. The only thing he could do is expand. This is also possible here. But it feels like Lin's build is just too good, and once 1-0 sees that Blade Master, he should just move away from it and go into that regular tier 3 tech. And then Lin has to make the decision if he's expecting an expansion, he can go Windwalk. Or if he wants to creep very, very heavy, like he did on Turtle Rock, and go Mirror Image. And it is Windwalk. Who can blame him after stealing so many creeps and so many items here today? His timings are immaculate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Let's see if we can get that ogre. Of course! Ouch! Not the item though. That talisman of evasion would have been nice. Can't have it all, just most of them. That prevents level 2 on the DK. And is a huge blow to 1-0's creep route. Oh. Okay, 1-0 is trying to go for an expo. Then I'm very curious if 1-0 is playing the way Happy did and outplayed him. Or if Lin is using his blade, like he probably desires to get rid of that haunted gold mine. That's a lot of ghouls, yeah. But yeah, chop, 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 chop. Good reveal. Lin at 800 gold. Question is, what's the follow-up? Raiders?
A player's forces are under
The game against Happy, where Happy expanded, was an utter disaster for Lin. Nothing came together. He was creepjacked so many times. And this is already the other way around. We go for TC. Last time he went for Shadowhunter. And that didn't work at all compared with Raiders. Especially when he wanted to go for Hero Focus, and let's not talk about it from a Lin perspective. This time, Raider Walker TC. With the option to double down on Raiders, of course. Oh, Wyvern. Or do you think you can create so much time that you can go tier 3 Tauren? TC with Shockwave. It could actually be Stomp if you want to prevent repair. But we'll see. There's different options. Oh, Blade. Surrounded! 1-0 got it all.
A town is under siege.
Radar walk. Then I guess it's steep. Shockwave Chain Lightning, of course, a nice way to diminish acolytes. Walker's really good against ghouls, also skeletons. Also add this extra survivability that you're lacking when the heal wave isn't available. But Walkers get wrecked quite hard by destroyers. So they're only usable, like mostly usable now. Wow, 6 scout by 120. Yo, that timing was glorious. I think just the split push ghoul is enough, right? No fortification. Lin got the warlord. OMG, and the mana stone. Freaking thief. How often did this happen today? He's always there. He's just always at the right spot. It's nuts.
A player's forces are under attack.
Feels like walkers are mainly for BM sustain. If you attack like a tower, Spirit Link helps a lot on raiders. And of course on the blade as well. Would actually go a long way on Wyvern too. Fiends here anticipating drops. We don't have web yet though. And TC didn't decide yet what he wants. We're doubling down. An orc that researches pillage before the first attack. Lin truly goated. And another greater mana. Oh my god, this mana. Mana sustain is not an issue, boys. He stole it. He stole the wand of mana stealing! And the crit to kill the ghoul while the arm for the DK was in the air. Unbelievable momentum for Lin. This is greatness in front of our eyes. God damn it! Lin still didn't skill. Expo's up. 120 didn't push it yet. This is so much value. The TC, yeah, shockwave it is. Shockwave for days. Didn't even through one yet. Might want to hide it from 120. Now. Alpha dead. Yo, Rochenmann, Neo, shirt has arrived. 6 days. Let's go. Thank you, Rochi. Sweet dodge against the shocker, but the ghouls, I gotta say. 120 flexing a little bit, but there's still so much mana. There's just so much mana. TC already 3.8k damage. Unreal. And Spirit Link for the siege. Lin is getting richer and richer and richer on top of his own expansion. Some kills here and there. The raiders look a little lost, but the shop is gone before he can go for an orb. Kills the Tome of Relics at the freaking perfect timing. Like literally the second the orb becomes available. Unreal. He lacks. He's losing a lot now. But I think we're trading somewhat evenly. Why would you use the mana stone over the potion, Lin? Now the regen is gone. Unbelievable mistake. What about that efficiency? Satisfied with the progress. Covering for the tier 3. And we go into the late game Headhunters once again. Crypt Lord. Crypt Lord Ghouls Destros. That makes me wonder. Go stomp now. Sick. Makes me wonder if Headhunters are a good deal against Nova Impale. But then on the other side, we don't have a Nova for 40% of tier of level 1. And Impale also
Player's
only
forces
level
are
1.
under attack.
Interesting situation. Blade gathering speed. Double heal scroll. Lynn's still so rich, man. 1k. In the bank. Are we fighting here? This stomp will be a huge surprise, but Lynn, his tier 3 is right around the corner.
Player's forces are under attack.
It's a bit of an unfortunate timing here for him. Like 120 is expecting a shockwave, but it's not coming. And we don't have a Dark Ranger against this. So Lin led 120 into believing that it's shockwave the entire time. So a Dark Ranger isn't necessary, but whoop, there it is! The big stomps. Speed scroll, fight, no Headhunter upgrade yet. Lin doing the same mistake as he kinda did on one of the earlier maps. But this time, the blade is strong. The TC is strong with the double catch. Ooh. But 120 has a solid escape. 4 foot down, level 4 DK is another aura. Fiend falling on the left-hand side. Lich not level 3 just yet. But Lin scales so well from here. He's still getting all his tier 3 upgrades. Headhunter, Berserker. Or Shadowhunter. Kodo upgrade. You could even add Tauren. I mean, your opponent is up on Fiends. Double Crypt Fiends. Tauren and Stomp and this blade are gonna destroy. I don't have any hope for 120, to be honest. He has a bit of a supply lead. He got solid levels now. But it's only Nova level 1. It's not that scary. And it's only Impale level 1. This is not great. Also, the Lich can't eat his own unit. There's no Black Arrow against Headhunters one more time. Man, this is such a cool transition. Destroyer number 1 gone. He has another. Here's the Shadowhunter with heal wave first. Again. Statues target number 1. Destroyer also an amazing target. Invu potion on the Lich, so he doesn't really touch it anymore. Kodo has eaten. Another Kodo has eaten. The Fiend is getting devoured. Blade level 4. Give me those crits, baby! Crypt Lord half dead. Lich half dead. In 7 seconds, he might just be. And this is tier 3 Orc, everybody. No chance in hell. Lin owns. Jajara69, thank you for the sub. Keep it up, back to Warcraft. Trying, mate, trying. Blade Master has no reason to hide anymore. 10k damage, he has arrived. Blade Master did as much damage. Each Orc hero, like the first 2 Orc heroes, did as much damage as the undead heroes combined. I am curious now though, as we get up a temple. Oh, he never rebuilt that shop? He must have. Ah, there's one. Okay. Did 120, did Lin see the temple yet? Then he'd need more walkers. He's adding a walker immediately. Banshee now. There's no mirror image. Banshees can be good.
A player's forces are under attack.
How did the TC do so much damage? Shockwave is a pretty brutal spell. Crypt Lord, of course, not the favorite target for a Blade Master. 168. Bye-bye statue. Level 2. We got Hex now, eh? Huh? Not yet. Just whatever Lin is setting his mind to. He's murdering Impale, kind of sweet. Shadow has an Invo potion ready. Kills the destroyer. That's 5 supply. We still got the big mana potion and close to level 5. Closing in on level 5. Okay, that nuke worked. And we got quite some damage into the backline, courtesy of the Lich Nova level 2. Blade is cursed now. But does it really matter at this point? Doesn't want to fight without the Shadow Hunter. Wants to level that SH. Yo, Sean, maybe it's time for the Lin fanboy song. Where's the follow-up? Or are you a one-hit wonder, Sean? Altar Revive takes forever. We get a bit more control in with Raiders. Or regen on Headhunters could be great. Maybe it's a bit too late. 3 attack upgrades, by the way. I'm only seeing this now. That's good. Ancient Django, more movement speed, DK close to 5, Globs of Haste. All in, no TP, no speed scroll either. That Shadow Hunter is arriving late to the party. Can you hold? It looks like it. Coil arrives, Crypt Lord, the Blade Master seriously don't want to attack this. Here's the Shadow Hunter. #1 support hero to the rescue. Last bit of Storm before the mana potion gets more targets. Supply is neck and neck. The heroes are as well. Who reaches level 5 faster? TC, DK, both at the verge. And the Blade Master's back to what he does best. Annihilating Banshees and statues and destroyers. Close to level 5 on the Blade now as well. Stomp level 3 is absurd. Lin marching forward. Careful now. Lich in trouble. 216! And the DK couldn't get it done anymore. If he keeps the Blade Master in this fight, and he does with an invuln, this is looking so good for Lin. Level 5, level 3 crit. Give me the big, the red, the numbers, or the GG, whatever it is. Shadow Hunter level 3 as well. These heroes for Lin are just absurd. He found the DK Impale on the Blade, but he saves him into the Windwalk once again. And that is game. And Lin takes it back to back. He's on match points now. That was one hell of a game. A little bit of a delay on the Undead expansion. Picking the right fights. But the essence of it all, Lin's steals with the Blade are unparalleled. Nobody gets so many creep steals in. Nobody steals so many items. It's Lin, Lin, and more Lin. It is fascinating how good he is. Nuts. Otherwise, all that XP would be on the Undead heroes. Then they have stronger and faster Coil Nova. And then they might wreck you. But nope. Lin had a good army mix. Raider Walker to start things off. Great attack into the base. Crippled 1-0 for long. And boom, 3-2. 1-0 facing elimination. Was a good run. A final 4 run. He hasn't had that in a long time, did he? In tournaments that we cast, at least. Trippy was kind of useless. Unfortunately, at that situation, I think so too. Dark Ranger would have been quite nice, I guess. But then he was also nowhere near the Tavern, I think. We got 100 seconds till the game starts. I'm gonna cue you an ad. Go for a wee, and then we have match point Lynn. All right. I hope you behaved. Of course you do. Of course you do. We got 12 seconds till the game starts. I timed that perfectly. Can we reach the 2100, by the way? Well, we're that close to that wonderful number. 2100. And we're living in the 2100th century, 21st century. Would just be fitting, wouldn't it? We got a game. Wow, you seriously typed nothing while I was gone. Yo, WHD king size. 5. The number. We got the number. Love to have numbers. WHD king size. Straight to the heart. And to the bank account. Thanks, mate. We got match points. It is Lin 3, 1202. Can we bring it all? Can we get the full series? Please give me the full series. I'm a bit hungry. But my HelloFresh is waiting in the freezer. My hunger for Warcraft needs another game. Ragamuffin with the 200 bits, love it. Zimmerling with the gifted sub to cause. Appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not gonna lie, today's cast is a bit exhausting because it's such good games. You know, when games are boring, casts are a bit mentally exhausting because you have to come up with something to talk and stuff. But if there's so much action and you go ham during almost every cast, every fight, for a guy that doesn't work out ever in his life, it is also quite physically exhausting, I gotta say. Not as much as playing these games though. Long day for Lin. Playing, what is it? 6 hours. Started the day and ending the day. The Alpha and Omega. I still can't believe that he devoured a sapper today. That's still unreal to me. Reading Twitch chat is also physically exhausting.
Players' forces are under attack.
Most of the chat is alright. Some of the chat isn't. But then, you know, you rage a little bit, make things clear, then it's all good again. You have a blade with Windwalk again. 5 times in a row. Wait, a sapper can be devoured? Right? That's what we all thought. Of course, there's big brain Twitch chatter. Yeah, everybody knows. No, I did not know. I have not seen this before. A smart blade. We're on Tide Hunters, by the way. No expansion. Early graveyard. All right. This time, the Blade Master's not around. Was creeping a little too far to the left-hand side.
A player's forces are under attack.
Very curious what the switch is. I wanted 0. Point of mana stealing already helpful to gain a little bit more mana, obviously. And this time the DK gets the last hit thanks to the coil. Can't rescue that ghoul anymore. So Blade Master always gets something. It is Blade Master Grunts. He's going quite heavily into Grunts, actually. Lin is kind of playing Russian build roulette. Or does he have an idea what 1-0 is doing? It's not out of this world that this is a tower push by 1-0. Well, maybe a 2% chance, 1% chance. Lich. Okay, there's a 0% chance as we now have the tier 3 tech. Okay, and it's rather standard now. Yep, very standard it is. We should give mechanical critters a small kaboom ability for like 100 damage. Oh my god. This is the same suggestion Remo had. Are you memeing about it? Or are you really thinking alike? Uh-oh. Stefan, should I worry about you? Grunts, of course, solid damage against heroes. Spending a lot of mana for the hexes again. Nah. Trying to get up front. Lich is here. For Nova. And oh, he catches that SH. I think our chances for a game 7 will drastically increase if he gets a connection. Everybody knows about the infinite range of coil, but nope. He saves them for now. Can't level currently, which is the downside. So I guess 1-0 already got what he wanted. Oh, actually he can because he had heal thingies. Didn't succeed that much. Oh, he might now succeed that much yet with the Wyvern coming in. That's the damage he needed. Still trying to nuke that SH. Maybe on the cost of a DK. This might be the end here then. DK dead. SH survives. Don't tell me. You deny yourself. OMG. No XP for that Lich. And only a level 1 hero traded for a first hero. Lin, one step away from a top 3 finish. And 1-2-0 again, similar to Hammerfall, got a tiny bit too greedy. That's so expensive. In the most expensive moment of the game, just when you reach tier 3. RIP bank account.
A player's forces are under attack.
V says, Neo, I want to take you home. Where you at? DM's open. Did he just find the Scourge Bone Chimes? The Knochenglocke der Geißel in German? And he sells it while playing ghouls, really. Ah, he had to... I guess he has to, like, refund the rest of the army. Since he had to go for that Tavern Revive and needs to afford a 3rd hero. Yeah, well, that hurts to sell that Bone Chimes. On the other side, we get a flute, which is amazing. Ooh, Lin is going for spikes. He's listening to the Back to Warcraft Twitch chat. Please say Scourge Bone Chimes in German again. Of course, for a first-time chatter, I do that. Knochenglocke der Geißel. Here we freaking go. The spikes, as I thought, finish a bit too late. For the first attack, at least. Not doing much at the moment. Will be good for later. And no clarity possible, but also no clarity necessary. No split against Acid Bomb. Aye, aye, aye. That number 1. Number 2. Trying to open up the sky. As the Wyvern have to take out the Destroyer at some point. Same for the Ghouls. Destro. Safe for now. But the Purge! Of course the Purge is coming in. Destro's annihilated against Wyvern. And now the spikes are here. Yep, now it's helping. This is quite some damage. But with the statue behind it, it's not that big a deal as it is against Footman. I think it's not worth it. Maybe psychologically. We do have mirror image now. Oh man, I did not expect this. And of course we're going for statue. The Destroyer flies straight into the Wyvern instead, but so is the Shadow Hunter. Level 3 hero all of a sudden wipe. But speaking of wipe, the rest of the army is barely existing. Diving deep, diving far. No Windwalk. Is that too greedy? Purge and he's dead. Oof. Now he's so far away from the main fight. Almost across the entire map. He still didn't get it. And now he doesn't have Windwalk to get home. Ay, 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 ay. Supply still in favor of Lin. There was only a level 1 hero. I don't know what he traded it for, but it was probably worth it. Suna, thank you for the 23 month. How did the Kodo get there? What? She's stuck? How did you get from here to here? Lol. Human Kodo. That's what they call your mom. Blade is so annoying. And again, close to 5. Just getting the reinforcements. Shadowhunter takes a long time to get back, but I feel like Lin did a good job in buying time. He lost the rat spot, couldn't contest it. But this was damage done. 1-0 could have done so much more if not for the harass. Oh, look at him go! Ha! Gets him again! What? Perch and crit. It's a menacing weapon. This game is coming together. Both. Oh, big mana for 1-0. Is that a game changer?
A player's forces are under attack.
PC coming soon. 1-0 muscling up another attack. Lin has no TP and is engaging the red spot. How is he getting back time? I don't know. It's a nice little boost with the blade. Who got the endurance aura now? TC can save the endurance aura for later. 1-0's army is minimal. And is he doing meaningful damage? I don't think so. Lin has all the time in the world. He lost an altar, but that's about it. Got level 5, makes it to the shop, gets an invul potion. Now we're breaking up people. Yep, TC with Stomp, catches 2, backstab, let's go! Bad, find a connection is alright. Focus fire on this other guard is okay too. The destroyers are not in great shape anymore. Gets the purge, of course! You always get the purge when you need him most. Or just get him always without the need him most. Wyvern disappearing quickly too. 1-0. Gotta rely on DK and Lich as so often. There's a health stone. Could use it soon. High ground for the Shadowhunter who will probably evacuate with the Zeppelin. There you go. And now he's safe. He can even dodge coils with that. All heroes. DK. No! Health stone and full potion. Both heroes safe. But for how long? How long? Lich with an invul. Here we go. Zeppelin to the rescue. They're all safe. What a maneuver. If only he had web. If only he had web. 1-0. Stemming against the defeat. Lin needs a bit of healing. But he's back in his base. And he's safe. The heal wave. What can you do now? The consumables are all gone. Acid bomb, of course, sweet. Photos didn't devour. That's what's left of 1-0's tournament life. 3 hero statue fiend. Thing is, Lin doesn't have a shop. And his Shadowhunter's out of mana. And he also ran out of heal selves. He can't heal. Oi. Is there a chance? Can he dive for the shop? He is diving for the shop! Close! Super close! TC trying to interrupt. And I think he got that. Lich? DK, I mean. How are you saving this DK? The blade is just waiting for the moment. He's losing the DK to the burrows! Oh no! What? He got the shop. But that was so expensive. Oi, that's 550 gold or something. Oi, oi, oi. And now he has no mana. And no mana stone no more. TC is charging up. Can't really nuke without a coil. Lich in trouble. Uh-oh. Heal wave. Saves the big bull and the zap. Oh, not ready for the pickup. Alchemist. Chemical Rage a bit too late, so we're trading third heroes. Ancient Django gone. Heal scroll. Lich in trouble. He can go for it. How much? Oh, we're 3 mana away from a coil. Oh no, he just had it. Call can be used on the Blade Master now. Lich is gone, and 1-0 is gone from B Cup. Lin takes it 4-2. This was just mental at the end. Absolute warfare. Who keeps his nerves together? And I think the answer is Lin. Obviously. Staying there, calm as a cucumber, in the base, waiting for the shop. And 1-0 sees an opportunity. But oh boy, did that opportunity backfire. He thought if I'm getting rid of your shop, I'm getting rid of you. Little did he know that the DK would die there. Crazy games though. OMG. I love this series, man. I love these series.